So let's get this straight. On the same day that the Prime Minister, the government was trying to push through, that's Jean-Michel Lapin, on the same day that he resigns and ceases his attempts to become Prime Minister after 3 tries, which ended up poorly due to the opposition. On this same day that he resigns, we have the arrest of the most wanted gangster in Haiti, Arnel Joseph. And that coincidence was not lost on me. And now we see he is being transported by a United Nations helicopter to Port-au-Prince. That's a coincidence that's just not lost on me. And I don't know. I guess I wonder what you guys think. Like, firstly, we know that the government is working with gangs. This was even part of a UN report, UN human rights report that came out. And all of a sudden they're finally able to put their hands on this guy when Lapin goes down. And why do we need a UN helicopter to transport him to Port-au-Prince? I mean, I'm pretty sure a police escort would be sufficient. Some have asked me, who's paying for this? Well, does Haiti pay for the UN? And Haiti does pay for the UN to be in the country, but it's kind of money laundering when you think about it. Because the aid comes from the United States, but it's earmarked to go to the United Nations. So it's written as if it's coming from Haiti, but it's really coming from the U.S. And, I guess by definition that is money laundering, but no one will ever call it that because, of course, of the way, of the purpose and whatever else, and it's transparent, I guess. So, but yeah, a very strange coincidence. I did want to point it out, and we'll see if Arnel Joseph speaks. We do know that he was very close to Garcia Delva, who is a senator and part of the ruling party. Did he run under PHTK? I don't think he ran under PHTK, but everybody knows he votes with them, he supports them. I'm going to actually double check his party affiliation. I don't think it was PHTK, which is the president's political party. Let's find out. I keep a list of the lawmakers in Haiti and that's deputies. Let me look at the senators. I keep a list of them handy to know their party affiliation and what they represent. So let's look at Garcia Delva. He is party. That's the party of Yuri Latour, who we know is very close with PHTK. Indeed, he's a flip-flopper, but he only flip-flops to kind of deceive the opposition. Like, he'll act like he's the opposition on the side of the opposition, on the side of justice, and then at the last minute he'll save the power in order for himself to gain power. So Garcia Delva is part of that same group, same political party, which is PHTK aligned. So yeah, we gotta watch this stuff, and I want to definitely say this. A lot of news publications, they're not going to get into quote unquote conspiracy theories, but over here at the Haiti Sentinel, we're wise enough to know that in dealing with Haiti, more times than not, a theory is true, or in fact has a great bit of truth in it. So if you stay tuned with us, you got to expect to see such speculation. And right now I'm speculating that there's a little bit more to say about this gang member, his consistent escapes from prison, his arrest yesterday, and the resignation of Prime Minister-designate Lapin. Now, I may do another video or post an article about it, but the new guy they replaced, he's a young guy, 38. That is my age. And I think that's pretty awesome at first glance, because we all know in our culture, the older people, they don't really try to lift up the younger people. So while I was very encouraged to see that a 38-year-old could be nominated for the post, it did bring up some suspicion in me, because I know how our people are, especially in politics. They like to shut out the youth. But now, we're finding out that, Mr. Michel, the 38-year-old Prime Minister-designate, is a bracelet rose. He wore the pink bracelet of the PHTK party. And this was actually spoken of in an interview this morning that Valerie Numa had with, I believe it was Senator Solomon. Let me double check. It was with maybe it was Deputy Solomon. Let me double check. Bear with me. Bear with me, folks. We're going to make sure. I just want to be able to correctly say who this interview was with this morning. It was with all right, I actually am not getting, I don't see the name on the list. I'm pretty sure it was. Let me check one more thing. Okay, I may have the name incorrect. It was one of the lawmakers, but I just don't have the name that did an interview. Oh yeah, it was Jean-Marie Salomon, OPL Senator of the South. And Valerie Numa pointed out that, already on Twitter, they're saying that this guy's PHTK. So it's quite possible that they chose this young man because they felt like he didn't have enough record so that he could appear as someone who was neutral. But it doesn't even matter. The opposition said their problem was not with the Prime Minister-designate or whatever government they were trying. The problem they have is with the president. He's guilty of crimes of money laundering, corruption, embezzlement, and that's for starters at this point. That's for starters. Much more, if there were to be a serious investigation, much more could come out. So either way, point of this, the coincidence is not lost. Everybody needs to see what's happening here and definitely continue to support the Haiti Sentinel, like, share, because these are the types of things I definitely want to get to the bottom of. If it's something we've always tried to do, even from the Defend Haiti page, is try to get to the bottom of what's going on, see past the surface, and we can do so much more if you guys continue to support and believe in what we're doing here. So, all right, and that's it.